What's going on, everybody? It's your boy L Dog back in the building, man. Larry Reactions. Y'all already know what we here to talk about, man. Backlash. Solid pay-per-view. Some people got their mixed opinions about some of the matches. Some of the matches could have been, could have probably main evented Monday Night Raw. But, you know, everybody got their opinion. Everybody got their opinion, man. But just want to get to the main event. John Cena versus Randy Orton. A lot of fucking shenanigans. A lot of fucking shenanigans, man. You know, shout out to Randy Orton, man, for the reigning RKOs. That was classic, as Michael Cole would say, vintage Randy fucking Orton. I mean, everybody called it RKO for the fuckery. Everybody. So if you haven't heard about it, so what ended up happening, the match was reaching its climax, reaching the end, and Randy was this close to winning, this close. The fucking referee got knocked out, and it's funny how when John Cena knocked the referee out, another referee came right in. And then when Randy knocked the referee out, mistakenly knocked the referee out, the backstage crew, the crew started running in. Not a referee, just the crew. Hurricane Helms, Jamie Noble, Jason Jordan and them, all of them started running out there. Nick Aldis ran out there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Get another ref out here. Nick Aldis trying to explain to Randy that, hold on, we gotta see and make sure the ref is okay. And Randy RKO'd the shit out of Nick Aldis. He RKO'd the next person. Jamie Noble, Hurricane Helms. Everybody got a fucking RKO. The crowd going nuts. They losing their shit. Of course, it's Randy's hometown, St. Louis. Let's go. And shout out to St. Louis crowd, man. If y'all keep doing reacting to the matches like that, like I always say, the crowd participation in these pay-per-views are a big deal. It makes the pay-per-view so much better. It makes the event so much better. It makes the wrestlers perform so much better. So shout out to them. But man, it was a clusterfuck. And then right when Randy was about to punt John Cena, I'm thinking for sure Travis Scott or The Rock's about to pop up. But who pops up? R-Truth. Lost in the Woods ass, just all in left field, bro. All in left fucking field. He trying to stop Randy from punting. Randy like, what are you doing? And he's steady talking. No, he's my hero. He's my RKO. I was like, yeah. What the fuck is going on? And it shenanigans. It just it cost Randy the match. Low blow, popped up, hit him in the head with the belt. Attitude adjustment. It just. But this is kind of a throwback. How all this took place. This is kind of a throwback. They didn't need no big star coming in, because I was for sure thinking that Travis Scott or The Rock was gonna grace us, with his presence, but that didn't happen. So it's good match. It dragged. It really drug at the beginning. It did. It really was kind of, it was a really slow build to the climax of the match. But all in all, it was entertaining. And still your undisputed WWE champion, John Cena, the greatest of all time. That's it. But I mean, it was it was entertaining. It was. It really was. I can't wait to see what else he's. I'm thinking the next person that's gonna challenge for his title, for John Cena's title. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. They're gonna give R-Truth a title shot for what happened at the press conference. R-Truth came out there in the middle of John Cena's press conference and basically telling them, hey man, I always been a fan of yours, man. I couldn't let that happen to you, man, with Randy. When Randy was gonna punch you in the head, you know what I'm saying? Even though the people say you suck and you can't wrestle. And John just stopped and he got up and he was like, say one more word, there's gonna be some repercussions. And R-Truth was like, but man, what you mean? And he attitude adjusted R-Truth through the fucking table. So R-Truth's gonna get a title match. It's happening. R-Truth's gonna get a title match. And of course he's not gonna win, but this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. You're in for a fun time. But anyway, that was the main event. But let me get to some of these other matches. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. So the first match was the Fatal 4-Way for the United States title. I want WWE to hold on to Jacob Fatu. Pay him whatever he wants to keep him here, to keep him with us. Y'all know what I mean? I'm just saying. Jacob Fatu just never ceases to amaze me. His mic skills, his in-ring work, I mean everything, man. The boy's a natural in the fucking ring. He's a fucking natural. And the fact that he's hanging with the likes of LA Knight, Damian Priest, and Drew McIntyre, this match was everything. Hard hitting, but there was some fuckery. There was a little fuckery. A surprise. So Jacob was about to catch a elbow through the announce table, and Solo came in and pulled him off before he took that elbow. I believe it was LA Knight that was going for it. So LA Knight got outside the ring and started getting in Solo face, and then all of a sudden you see this big other Samoan looking motherfucker just fucking destroy LA Knight. And it was Jeff Cobbs. Now I know Jeff Cobbs on the indie scene. He's a problem. He's a fucking problem. This is gonna be good. Solo recruiting Jeff Cobbs into the bloodline. Yeah, it works because Jacob done rose above the bloodline. Like in that short amount of time that he won his first title at WrestleMania. He's only been in the company 6 months, 7 months, some shit like that. And on SmackDown, Solo was talking. We losing soldiers, so Solo bringing motherfuckers in. I'm just saying. Now imagine. Now check this out. What I'm thinking. Solo and Jacob are gonna clash. They already kind of somewhat been clashing, but it's gonna happen on a whole nother level, and it's gonna happen for the United States title. And I'm thinking at SummerSlam, Solo's gonna go against Jacob for the United States title. It's gonna be dope. And Solo is aligning himself, building him basically a new bloodline. And I'm with it. I'm for it. Because Jacob has shattered all expectations. This dude is the truth, man. I'm still waiting on Zilla to come in. Zilla Fatu coming. He's coming. He's definitely coming. And I'm thinking this storyline with Jeff Cobbs coming in, and then he got Tama Tonga. I'm thinking they gonna separate themselves away from Jacob Fatu, and Jacob's gonna call Zilla. That's what Zilla gonna come into play. And I'm here for it. I'm fucking here for it. That shit's gonna be amazing. And we in for a show. But shout out to Jacob Fatu, still your United States champion, man. The next match, another solid match. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyrie for the Women's Intercontinental title. Lyra never, she delivers. She delivers 10 out of 10 every time. Every fucking time. She's the definition of a women's superstar, WWE women's superstar. She is. You can't take nothing away from her, man. She progresses every match. You can see her in-ring skill, the chemistry that she has with her opponents, everything. But this whole thing with her and Becky Lynch, I could definitely watch them wrestle again. So Lyra got the roll up for the 1, 2, 3 count. Becky goes ape shit and starts beating the shit out of Lyra. This is not over, and I can't wait to see how far this goes. A lot of people was thinking Bayley will pop up to help her, but that's not what happened. And I'm kind of glad that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Just to show that Lyra can stand on her own 2 feet and stand her ground 10 toes solid against somebody of the caliber of Becky Lynch, which she's done it before. She did it in NXT. She beat Becky Lynch for the NXT Women's title. So you know this is nothing. This is nothing new. At this point in Becky's career, it makes sense for her to be a heel because she's done everything. She's one of the most decorated women's WWE superstars ever. So shout out to her for what she doing. Shout out to her. And shout out to Lyra Valkyrie, man. I can't wait for her next match. I can't wait to see where this storyline goes. But moving right along. The men's Intercontinental title match. Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus Penta. Penta, when WWE acquired Penta, yeah, thumbs up, toes up, goddamn it, they getting their money's worth with him. They getting their money's worth. The way they were moving in this match, Penta was making Dom look like a fucking Hall of Fame wrestler. Dead ass. The tornado DDTs outside the rope, everything. I mean, the chemistry, they were on point. But of course, Dom in a Judgment Day, it's always some shenanigans. Chad Gable, no, my bad, El Grande Americano, he interfered and hit Penta with the headbutt, and Dom got the frog splash, and Dom is still the greatest Mysterio and the greatest Intercontinental champion. Fucking Dominic Mysterio Intercontinental. But you know, it works. It works. He's getting more cheers than he is boos. And then the crowd was so mixed. It was evened out because everybody loves Penta. And now Dom is getting people to like him. So it's just a matter of time before Dom makes a face turn. And the Judgment Day is going to implode because Finn came out there, and Finn is not happy with the fact that Dom is Intercontinental champion. He's not. You can see it on his face. He was like, you fake ass Tom Selleck piece of shit. He's not happy with that shit. He is not at all. And it's just a matter of time before Judgment Day implodes. and we're gonna get Finn on his own. I even heard I heard one rumor saying that Finn and AJ, they might kick back up the Bullet Club. That could be dope. Get Gallows and Anderson back and Meechin. That'll be dope. I'm just saying, them versus the Judgment Day. I'm just saying. But all in all, this was a fun match. But this was one of the matches that people were saying that it could have main evented. It could have main evented the Monday Night Raw. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, Penta always delivers. Penta always puts on a good match. But I kind of get what they were saying, because we've seen Dom and Penta interact before. They've wrestled 2 other times, against each other. So I kind of get what they were saying, but it is what it is. But all in all, this is a fun match. I just think that all this is setting up for Penta to go against El Grande Americano, Chad Gable, at fucking SummerSlam or some shit, because El Grande, Chad Gable, he beat Ray Phoenix, Penta's brother, at Mania. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just a build up. Everything's happening for a reason. I trust Triple H. I trust him. And what's the next match that happened? Make sure I ain't forgetting nothing. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Pat McAfee versus Gunther. Of course, y'all, I don't even have to say it. Y'all already know the outcome. Gunther fucking annihilated Pat McAfee. Now, Pat McAfee has matches on this belt, but in my opinion, watching this match, I felt like Gunther was really holding back a little bit. He could have been more brutal, and it just felt to me like he was holding back. Now, the chops, they was going chop for chop until, Gunther hit him with that one to just knock Pat off his damn feet. Michael Cole got involved, tried to hold Gunther feet down. I mean, it was just shenanigans and bullshit on top of bullshit. But what ended up happening, of course, y'all already know, Gunther won. If I'm not mistaken, he made him tap out. He made him tap out, and at the end, Michael Cole came into the ring, helped Pat McAfee back to his feet, and Gunther just sat there and looked at Pat McAfee, and he gave Pat the nod. And in some ways, that's better than winning the match, and that's really what I feel like that this whole thing was about. It's a respect thing. And he's earned Gunther's respect. You know what I'm saying? Even though I feel like Gunther held back a little bit. Because if you watch Pat McAfee's other match, he had a match with Adam Cole. And I know it's a size difference. Adam Cole was laying in to Pat McAfee. I'm talking about super kick. I mean, bro. They were getting it in. Pat McAfee surprised the hell out of me in that match. But all in all, to me, this was the weakest match of the show. Yeah. This was the weakest match of the show to me. I was thinking the way they was cutting the promos, the way Gunther was talking. Gunther was like. The way Gunther was talking on Monday Night Raw, he said, when that bell ring, I'm gonna fucking end you. But that didn't happen. When the bell rung, it was just like a long stare. Like, how dare you fucking How dare you stand before me in my ring to challenge me, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? But all in all, it was a respect thing. It was about respect, and I like that storyline and where they're going with it. So I don't know what's next for Gunther. Maybe he might take a little break. Or maybe he'll be on Monday Night Raw to bully someone else. I don't know. He might come up and choke Pat, but I really don't think they need to do that. I don't think they need to do that. But a lot of people were saying, why was Jay not on there defending the world heavyweight against Logan Paul? But they made that announcement saying they're gonna save that for Saturday Night Main Event, which honestly, they could have put the Pat McAfee and Gunther match on Saturday Night Main Event and have Jay defend his world heavyweight title against Logan Paul. Guarantee it would have been a better match. But like I said, it's all about the crowd participation, and St. Louis came with it. Shout out to St. Louis, man. Especially, I know Randy Orton was happy when Randy came out. They was singing this song. It was just the crowd was just overpowering. That's all you could hear was them singing. I hear voices in my head. It went down. So shout out to St. Louis crowd, man. But like I said, I can't wait to see It's another solid pay-per-view. Can't wait to see where the storylines go, especially leading into Monday Night Raw. So, hey, Triple H, I trust you. But hey, man, as usual, man, y'all know what to do, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. And as usual, God bless the Fed. Whoa.